Welcome to our channel. Tonight, we invite you to relax and embark on a serene journey back in time to India 100 years ago. As you close your eyes and listen, let the rich history and vibrant culture of early 20th century India transport you to a different era. Get comfortable and let's begin. Imagine it's the early 1920s. The world is emerging from the shadows of World War I, and in India, the struggle for independence from British colonial rule is gaining momentum. This was a time of significant political, social, and cultural change. In the rural heartlands, life followed the rhythm of the seasons. Villages were bustling with activity from dawn to dusk. Farmers tended to their fields, cultivating crops like wheat, rice, and cotton. The sound of oxen plowing the fields and the sight of women in colorful saris carrying water from the well were everyday scenes. Houses in villages were typically made of mud and thatch, simple yet sturdy. Families lived in close-knit communities, sharing joys and sorrows alike. The pace of life was slow and steady, with an emphasis on tradition and community. Now picture the urban centers like Bombay, now Mumbai, Calcutta, now Kolkata, and Madras, now Chennai. These cities were bustling hubs of commerce and trade, influenced heavily by British architecture and infrastructure. Streetcars and early automobiles shared the roads with horse-drawn carriages and bicycles. Markets were lively and colorful, with vendors selling everything from fresh produce to handcrafted goods. The aroma of spices filled the air, mingling with the sounds of haggling merchants and the calls of street vendors. India's cultural landscape was as diverse as it is today. Music, dance, and theater thrived in both urban and rural areas. Classical forms like Bharatanatyam and Kathak were performed with great devotion, while folk music and dance enlivened village festivities. The early 20th century also saw the rise of Indian cinema. Silent films were gaining popularity, and the film industry was beginning to take shape, setting the stage for what would become the world's largest film industry. Amidst this backdrop, the freedom movement was gaining strength. Leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, and Subhas Chandra Bose were at the forefront, advocating for self-rule and civil rights. The non-cooperation movement, which began in 1920, saw millions of Indians boycotting British goods and institutions, embracing Swadeshi, or self-reliance, as a path to independence. Gandhi's philosophy of non-violence and civil disobedience inspired many to join the struggle. Peaceful protests, marches, and strikes became common, uniting people from diverse backgrounds in the quest for freedom. Education and social reform were also significant aspects of this period. Visionaries like Rabindranath Tagore founded institutions like Shantiniketan, promoting progressive education and cultural renaissance. Efforts were made to uplift marginalized communities and promote gender equality. Spirituality and religion played a central role in daily life. Temples, mosques, churches, and gurudwaras were not just places of worship, but also community centers. Festivals like Diwali, Eid, Christmas, and Vaisakhi were celebrated with great enthusiasm, reflecting the country's rich tapestry of faiths and traditions. As we reach the end of our journey, picture the serene landscapes, the vibrant cities, and the resilient people of India 100 years ago. This was a time of great challenges, but also immense hope and determination. Close your eyes and let the echoes of this bygone era lull you into a peaceful sleep. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more relaxing explorations of the past. Good night and sweet dreams. Join us next time for another soothing voyage through history. Until then, rest well and dream of distant times and places.